Wow, I'm really out of frame. Hi, I'm Phil. I'm the Dungeon Master of Parental Roll. Welcome to our living room, where we're going to sit around and play some Dungeons & Dragons. Sorry about my hair. It's COVID, and showers are things that happen occasionally. Go ahead and introduce yourselves and your characters, and we'll get started.
I'm Becca, and I'm playing Gadget, who's a gnome artificer.
I'm Lewis, and I'm playing Jake. I'm an Allosaurus bard.
My name's Trisha. I'm playing Mist, and I am a elf rogue.
I'm Sarah, and I'm playing Era Orr, who is a Arakoa monk.
I'm Sam, and I'm playing Luna Night Saddle, and
She is a
half-elf druid. Yeah, I'm a half-elf druid, and I'm playing
Sarah, keep it this
Luna Night Shadow.
Luna Night.
There's a sweet and sour one right there.
I have a question to you, Sam. Does it have a character with the last name Night Shadow?
What? No?
I thought Sarah had a character with the last name Night Shadow.
No.
There's
Nightmare.
Yeah, I have it. There's Holy Nightmare.
Okay.
I think. Okay.
What do you think?
I was gonna say, I think for Holy Nightmare, like it's called a Nightmare or Night.
We just call her Holy. Yeah, Holy is my first name. Her first name.
But we're playing these right now.
All right, so last time the party got together and started heading out of town, met an old lady who sold them some potions.
And she had a movable rod
that you guys didn't buy. You learned that Luna's camp was 2 days away, and you traveled for a day, ran into some boars. And you are now on your second day of travel to get to Luna's camp.
Did we eat and cook the boars? Yeah.
Yes, you
Alright.
ate and cooked the boars.
And we had a long rest.
And had a long rest, yeah.
So I have all my spells back.
Yeah, go.
All right. What's going on? Everyone left.
I just grabbed a marker.
Okay.
Oh, I need a marker. Man, if you get me a marker, please.
Is that a permanent marker or a dry marker?
There it is. This is like us waiting.
What are we at for experience?
I believe we're at 80.
Okay, I have 80, so I was wondering. Yes,
You're so far out of frame. Like when you lean back like that, you can only just barely see your face.
So do we turn it slightly?
We can.
Technical difficulties.
That better?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
So we're a day away from camp.
Yes.
Okay.
So you are going to continue traveling. You rested undisturbed, and Luna. Everybody's names again. Luna, Era, Mist, Jake, and Gadget.
Stop. Why?
We're not sponsored by anyone, especially not Toblerone, if you figured out what he's playing with
Or
right now.
chocolate milk.
Or chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Milk. It does the body good. Call us milk companies. All right. So as you guys prepare to travel for the day, I have, for this section of the game, I've made a random encounter table.
Oh.
So I need somebody to grab a D12. We'll probably start with mana. And we'll go around the table as we go.
Okay.
So help mana get a D12 and tell me what you roll.
What's
What's a D12?
Because it's so pretty. D12 looks like this. Okay, she rolled a 6.
A 6.
Avoid, we're gonna encounter a dragon.
I don't think we can throw a dragon at. I don't think you're like.
Dad did say he made this encounter table.
Yeah.
True. We trust Dad.
Do we?
No. No. I
Is it my
trust
turn to
him.
roll?
Okay.
Is it my turn to roll?
I think we'll go around the table.
Plus, if it's a
Oh,
dragon,
yeah,
we
it's
can
a
always try and befriend them.
All right.
What is that?
You don't know yet.
Looks
Stop
like
looking
a-
behind the DM screen.
I'm not. I'm looking at your computer.
Nice steal.
All right.
It looks scary.
So, how are you guys traveling?
No.
I'm
We're probably just normally traveling, like being quiet, but not stealthy.
Mhm.
Like
in
in the order that we are traveling.
We're kind of like traveling in a clump, I think.
Yeah.
I was going to
Alright.
write down in order, but
Sam, what were you trying to say?
I think how about I'm in the middle
we're traveling like some people
Yeah,
how about
here.
there was some mom
Sarah, stop. Sarah, stop.
so mom's in the front and behind who is Sarah and then me and then probably
I'm on the side.
We're traveling in a clump, so if we want to travel in a clump, Lewis says he's in the middle.
I'm on
2
the
and
side.
3.
All right.
Or 2 and 2 and 1.
As you guys travel through the wilderness, you see there are clumps of forest, there are sections of plain, there's rolling hills. It looks like no one has been around for some time. There's no signs of any kind of civilization. There aren't old buildings that are knocked down. Looks like this part of the forest is entirely wild. At about midday, when you stop to have your meal, what are you guys doing?
So nothing happened in the morning? When
I'm
you
looking
were-
around to make sure.
It was pretty.
It was pretty.
As you guys were walking, it was a beautiful day.
I'm probably eating while flying around to make sure.
I'm eating some of the leftover bacon.
Like
Okay,
perception.
From the
roll.
Boars?
Right, perception.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we're stopping for lunch?
Yes.
Alright.
We eat the meat of our enemies.
Not always. Some of that meat's not good.
Six? Okay.
I
I
want
see nothing.
to work on making it so that I can like put little cameras in the bird's eyes.
Ooh.
I don't think that you can do that with technology, but there might be a magical solution for it.
Okay.
So you're going to have to work on researching that. And
It's hard to
you
research.
don't have a bunch of your tools out here in the wilderness.
Alright. Can I instead just work on making the birds able to fly?
Sure.
Okay.
So you're tinkering with your stuff as you guys sit down and eat your lunch. And
Except for
Era does a couple of laps.
Era or.
Era,
But where's my last name? So you just say Era.
So instead of Sarah, just say Era.
Era, yeah. Era, you do have to land to eat. So you look around, but you're really excited because the boar from yesterday was really yummy, and you're having leftover. Whose
Sam?
shoe is that?
Lily's got your shoes. Do you want to put them up so she can't reach them?
You're having bacon. You expected me.
Okay.
Little slow
Alright.
down.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
Drop it, Lily.
All right. So as you guys are sitting around eating, you hear some rustling in the nearby bushes, and this strange sort of bird-like call.
Bird. Can I understand it? I can speak Cohen.
Yeah.
And Orin. And Common and Undercommon and
Aircon probably means.
Orin is just a bunch of noises.
Isn't it? Wait, it is?
Yeah, it's the Kenku language, and they just make clicks and snaps and.
Yeah. But she would understand if something else was speaking it.
Aircon on here.
What you hear sounds like very old bird language, and it sounds like boulder, pickle, and for some reason the word pink 4 times.
Boulder, pickle, pink, pink, pink. That's what he said. They said.
Maybe it's just a normal bird?
No, she can. Aircon.
I have a
She has bird
suspicion
language. She has
that,
both
that
bird languages. She can understand all birds.
I have a suspicion that it's something to do with a boulder. It sounds like really old bird language.
As you're explaining this to the party, into the clearing where you guys are eating come these 2 sort of bipedal creatures they've got 2 legs and they're leaning really far forward with these long claws.
Does it sort of
And
look like a very feathered raptor?
It looks like, yeah, they're covered in feathers. These are Deinonychus, and as they turn towards you, they open their mouths, and where you're expecting beaks, you see rows and rows of razor-sharp teeth, and they sort of yell, "Pink!"
Pink?
and charge.
Why are they saying pink so much? Roll it in.
These are dinosaurs,
Lily.
so
They're really old
Big.
birds.
Oh, you're so smart. Initiative?
yes, please. Initiative rolls.
Why is it dinosaur?
18!
Oh no, not 1. That's 2.
Okay.
It's 4.
11.
I don't have a +3 for my initiative.
Okay, I heard an 18. Was that Gadget? Okay. What is your with your nat 1? What does it become?
3.
3. Okay.
10. Well, I'm at 9, but +1 equals 10, so I rolled a 10.
11.
So 10 for
These are
Luna.
dinosaurs. I want to befriend them. I want to have a pet dinosaur.
Of course you
What did you roll, Mist?
8.
Do you think I
8.
can communicate to them?
Yes, tame one for me. Tame one.
Never.
Okay.
But I always want a pet.
Just
I
have to speak.
didn't want my pet.
Like I've said before, it's easier to buy a pet that's already trained than it is to find something in the wilderness and tame it.
And it is hard to tame things when they're chewing on you because they're hungry.
Wait.
Yes, pickle.
It's Boulder, Pickle, Pink.
Which one of you is the biggest?
Um,
So he might be
No,
Boulder.
I'm taller than him by a little, by like 2
She's
inches.
just
I'm
a
skinny.
giant bird.
I'm
I'm
skinny.
only
Yeah.
5 feet.
All right. So as they run into the clearing, one of them heads for Luna. Comes running straight towards you.
But she's like the smallest of us. No, you are.
Wait, what color
I-
are you going?
And plus,
You guys-
I
Oh
was
my goodness.
I was traveling in my
We have
milk
like green
bowl.
hair.
Okay.
But she might be a wolf. She might be Boulder.
You didn't say that earlier.
What?
Does a 7 hit you?
He is green hair, so he could be purple.
He's
Yeah.
got, he's got red hair.
Look
So
at
he's got green
that's
skin.
Yeah,
plastic.
he could be.
I'm pickled. You have pink skin.
Oh my
Well, most of us are human or
Yeah,
elven
and this
or
is
something.
pink 3 times. There's 3 of us. Well,
No, 4
Yeah,
times.
Okay.
Yeah, but they yelled.
All right.
Maybe it's
Why is it
Boulder pickle
12 or
is you.
14?
Maybe you're a Boulder
'cause she
pickle
has a
and we're
shield.
pink, 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 pink.
Okay, so
How did dinosaurs know what pickle means?
It doesn't matter. The creature comes forward and snaps at you, and you lean out of the way, and then it swings 2 claws at you.
And
And
I
you-
just like, duck, duck.
Catch one with your shield, and you duck underneath the other one because
She
it
has
rolled an
12
11 and an 8.
Oh yeah. Neither one of those it.
No, she's got 14 because she's holding her shield.
Oh yeah.
The other one runs towards Jake.
Boulder pickle.
Bites at Jake.
Boulder pickle.
Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Because he's,
Alright.
he's large and green.
He's nice.
No.
Jake, you take 4 points of piercing damage as this thing bites you on your shoulder,
He's large.
and then it lashes out with its claws. Does a natural 1 hit you?
No.
How
Don't run
about
inside.
a 15?
A 15 does.
Does?
So,
Okay.
minus 4, so I have 6.
And then minus another 5.
Oh,
This
he's got
thing
one hit
bites
point.
you
I'm
and
the
sinks a
healer.
claw into you.
You better heal.
All right, Gadget, your turn.
Um,
There is a raptor chewing on Jake, and a raptor is in Luna's face, making, or not a raptor, a strange, angry chicken monster.
I am going to cast Firebolt by.
Through your gun.
Yeah, through my gun, so it's gonna be like.
So you turn to the empty cylinder, aim, give me an attack roll. Which one are you shooting? Jake's or Luna's?
Lunas.
Okay.
No, Jake's because he's the healer.
How dare you?
What
He's
against
the
the healer?
healer. We need him. We have. What,
I've
two
already
healers?
revived Mom once.
And I don't add anything to that, so 7.
You don't add anything to that?
Do I?
Yeah, you add your spell attack roll.
Oh wait, I forgot to roll to attack. Just
Oh, okay.
Alright, 18,
That hits.
and then 7 damage.
7 points of damage. All right, so you pull out your gun, turn the barrel, and shoot. And Jake, you see this flare of fire coming towards you, and you're like, "Ah!" And then the chicken sort of turns a little bit, and it takes it on the side, and then you hear it sort of scream, and it lets go of your shoulder with its mouth as it screams in pain.
Is it dead?
It is not dead.
It just ended.
Era, your turn.
There was how many of
2.
Okay, I'm going to.
But is it very, very injured?
Do I?
What are you doing?
I want to be the one that
Lewis, do you have a? Jake, do you have a potion on you?
No.
Who has the potions?
me and Cody
No, where did we put who had the potions? Did we put them in the party room?
them? I think I had some potions, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you may have gotten the potions.
No, I didn't write it down. Did I have potions?
Who did we give the potions?
Mums.
Me.
That's a terrible idea. We should have let the rogue have the potions.
I think
She's a rogue.
I used the potions in all our other games.
She's
I
a
don't have
rogue
written
in
down
this game.
that I have the potion.
We'll say I have the potions because I feel like I should.
no, I think I said because
We have
my
2,
time-
right? We got 2.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I remember because it was her family. She thought we were getting them to protect her family. So I think I think Luna does have the potions.
Okay.
Okay. Healing potions.
Era, what are you doing?
Um,
You don't have any potions. You don't think Jake has any potions.
I have the potion.
I'm going to run up to Jake because I know that he's not.
You write it in the
He looks pretty hurt.
So you sneak around behind, so you'll have advantage because you're flanking.
wait kitchen key.
Aw.
This one is
Okay, well then you can write it. Okay, I'm using double-handed quarterstaff.
HP.
Can someone help
Write a P.
me?
18 to hit.
Yeah.
Is
And
Lily
then
saying
write a
pickle?
2 beside it.
And then it's
What did you roll to hit?
18.
Yes, that hits.
I choose to.
When it says
2 goes the other
D6
direction.
or 8 plus 3,
D8 is two-handed. And you said two-handed.
I know, but like it says D6 or 8 plus 3. I was just a little bit confused.
Yeah, so 6 is if you're wielding it with one hand. 8 is if you're wielding it with two.
Max damage!
Nice.
11.
11 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna do my unarmed strike.
Okay. You roll to hit.
No, it's
Do I
dead.
get advantage on this
It's
too?
not dead.
What?
I
How?
get advantage on that?
Yes.
Took it 19 damage.
Maybe this thing is hard.
And you said it was
Oh,
injured after second.
21!
21 hits. Roll your D4 plus 3.
4.
So Era sort of flaps, glides over, smacks with her staff, and then rips with a taloned foot, dealing another 4 points of damage. This thing is looking really rough.
Is it my turn now?
It is. It is your turn.
I run up to it and
You
bite.
got one on you.
Yeah, you got
Wait, no, I bite the one that's on me.
Okay, are you
Turn
going
into
to
a wolf?
turn into something, or are you biting it as a half elf?
I thought it was my wolf. I turned into my wolf
Alright,
and then
So
I
you
bite.
use your bonus action to turn into a wolf.
Okay, I'm just
and
gonna
then you
go
bite it.
with the wolf.
Roll a d20.
Okay, grab a d20.
This one?
Roll it. Okay. 15 plus 4. Which is
19.
5.
Nine.
Let her
That
do her
hits.
bad.
Roll damage.
Which is 2d4. It's 2 of these. 2 of these. Those are rocks. 2 of these. Grab another one.
Let me check something.
Do you not have another d4?
Okay, Mist, you're going to be next.
Okay, so you have to roll these. And then you're gonna add 2. So Dad let her do the math. So I want her to get better. Okay. So we have a 4 here. So 4 plus 2.
Equals 6. This is
Yeah, and then add another 2.
I could use that and this is microwave.
8.
Beautiful. So you bite into this creature. It doesn't taste like chicken. It tastes kind of slimy and wet
Oh,
with
That's
feathers.
That's why they spit it
so we
out.
can't eat this chicken?
Probably not. Missed.
Alright, I am going to stand across from Luna.
Yeah.
So I get advantage.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Uh-oh.
So that
no.
is 2d6
We might have to
I
do
know
2
myself.
fights today.
plus
I know
2d6 for sneak.
Uh,
Because she's there, so
yeah.
I have
Yeah.
advantage.
so 4d6 damage. Plus your dex.
do a lot of damage, and I should know.
18.
Oh,
So
okay.
You walk up behind this thing, pull your sword out of its pack, do a flourish, and just come up underneath. And as
Find
you
a
sink
soft
your
spot.
short sword into this soft spot on this creature, it collapses. And you're pretty sure it's stuck in this thing's body, but it's dead.
Alright.
So she
For
does
my bonus action, can I drop my short sword, step across to the one with Lewis,
And offhand with your
and
own.
offhand with
Yep.
him? Do I get advantage for being, or is I'm not?
You're not flanking.
I rolled a natural 17.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll your d4.
D6.
D6? Oh yeah, it's a
Short
short sword.
6 damage.
It's dead?
So as these things come charging out, everyone is like, ah! Your bard gets chewed on. You go, ching! Walk over to one, ah! Walk over to the other one. Ah! They're
Prove my worth
both
to the
dead.
team.
Yeah.
I'm not some crazy thief that's going to betray you all.
And she looks super dashing as she does this with her lovely hat.
Ow, my ears!
All right,
Laughing too loud.
that's 80 experience,
Oh, nice.
and
That means
yeah, those guys were supposed to be a lot tougher than that.
They were. It took
I
everyone to
take
hit
a
him.
long rest.
No, you still have a half a day's travel.
No, but listen.
Alright. I am
Yeah,
taking a
that's
short rest. And do you have Song of
60.
Rest yet? No, not yet. Do you?
I only have 1 HP.
Wait, you don't have.
All right, so you guys gonna take a short rest and help him bind his wounds?
We were not quite done our lunch. I think we'll take a short rest.
Okay.
Yeah,
Before
let's take
So Lewis, you can roll your hit die.
Okay.
So
How many hit dice do I have?
You have 1 right now.
And we can write it in.
And it's like, well, what is.
what?
Yeah,
An 8.
just let him roll.
Alright, can I roll the thingies next?
No.
No, Sarah's gonna roll.
Yeah, we're going this way.
We're going that way.
We're
No,
all
that's
gonna
a
do
D10.
text one.
Oh, you're gonna be adventuring for a little while.
It's just, it's already halfway through the day. Man, it's doing a little
7 plus 2 is 9 damage.
Nine is
I'm
what?
back at max HP.
No,
Oh, right.
no, you're
because
at
we might
9
not
out of
find
10.
anything.
No, it's plus
Oh, plus 1. Yeah, you're
I
right.
have 1 HP.
3.
You needed 9.
I'm
You
back
did good.
at 10.
Yeah.
Alright.
1 hit die.
Nice.
Good job.
That's good because that's all you have.
Yeah.
Can you even get your hit die back? Because it's rounded down. I think you get it back at a long rest. That would make the most sense.
For 1?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
You get
it's
half.
rounded down.
half rounded down.
Yeah, but you get
Least.
1 back.
Least
a minimum
it's
of
rounded
1.
down.
Yeah.
Minimum 1.
What?
Okay.
You get 1 back?
All right, so
So make a mark there saying that you used your.
I thought you always
hit
had,
dice.
if you use a long rest, you no matter what, get everything back.
No, you get half your
As you-
hit dice back.
as you finish your lunch, you take a breath. You guys help you bind some herbs into Jake's wounds. He starts looking a lot better. He has 2 sandwiches for lunch. He's very hungry, and you're just finishing your food when a boar comes tearing into the clearing.
I thought we were gonna have a little bit of. I thought we were gonna adventure.
No, you didn't wait until I asked you to roll. So
You just rolled. A boar?
a boar comes
Sorry.
tearing into the clearing.
Sorry, it's my fault.
It's got large, angry red eyes. You remember that you guys fought 6 of these earlier, and you start bracing when the ground starts to shake.
Oh no.
No, it's not just a
This
boar.
is not good.
Sorry.
Science does not follow these rules.
It's my fault. Sorry.
You made the DM mad.
No, I didn't. That's part of
And-
the character, right?
As you're looking around, just over the top of the trees,
Couple more.
you see an image from your childhood nightmares.
What?
A large head with large jaws. This thing is definitely tiny arms.
Oh no!
As it steps into the clearing, it takes one step towards the pig and bites it and swallows it. And then it
What is
turns to look at you guys, and your first thought is, hey, that's kind of small for a T-Rex.
It's Kona.
I'll take, basically, it's an Allosaurus.
Run!
I'll take initiative rolls.
I screamed 1 and 1. That's what I did. I
Run, everybody!
Which
Really?
one is a
Die.
The D20
robot version. I want to make a robot version.
Now you've seen one, you can do some research.
Yeah.
Yep. 9?
Leave it in one piece. I want to study its
Natural
bones
20!
Nice.
Is she still in her wolf?
14 plus
She would
2
be.
is 16. But I'm gonna run. I am gonna run.
18.
Don't run. You're the healer. You can't run.
Yeah.
Just
You have
stay
to
back.
It's
Don't
gonna-
run.
Who got an 18?
I did.
It's gonna insta-kill me.
I got natural
I have less hit points than you. I have 9.
Okay.
We're all gonna
Uh,
die.
I have 1 more hit point than you.
If you die, you just roll a new character. It's no
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah.
All right. I need Gadget.
3.
3.
I'm scared. Why is there so many dinosaurs? That's my question. Why is there so many dinosaurs? Can I understand what this
You're
is?
asking the right question. This thing seems to be yelling about sofas.
It's so
It turns towards you and goes, "Rah!"
And I-
and it sounds like sofa.
Why is it saying sofa?
What?
Okay, Miss Jake or Gadget.
I like this being able to talk about it.
Luna, what did you roll? You rolled a natural 20 plus what?
Why are you saying sofa?
It sounds most like sofa.
Sarah,
Plus 1, right? It was a plus 1 last time?
To initiative?
Yeah.
I believe so.
It's on the other page.
Yeah, close one.
All right, so as this thing stomps into the clearing and swallows the pig whole, Luna, as a wolf,
I bite its foot.
all right, so you tear forward towards this thing and bite, roll to attack.
Which one? Which
Roll a
one?
d20.
Roll a d20.
And
Put your feet
horn
down.
in 1 hit.
Pay attention to the game.
We have to range shift this thing.
So
You
this.
can range it. You've got.
No,
It's
here's,
small
that's-
word for so
here's
much.
here's a trick for 9. For when you're adding 9s. You basically just take one of these numbers and put it into the 9, and then you take, and then the 9 equals 10, and this is a 3. Add those together.
You're just
I
choosing
know
these
it
words
looks like
randomly.
a foot afterward.
She knows what it looks like.
You don't know.
What does it look like? Here,
So it's a 1 with a sleeve beside it.
like this. 13 to hit.
13 hits, yeah.
Whoa!
Because
I
it's big,
guess
it's
it's
easy to
really
hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then we need our 2d4s.
It's not a Tyrannosaurus, but it's the biggest dinosaur you've ever seen.
Okay, roll your d4s.
I'm gonna
I got a big head and tiny arms.
I got
Okay,
a
and our 3
plus
3
Sit.
plus 2. So 6 plus 2. Same do what I'm helping you.
8.
Good
Okay.
job!
So, like a wolf, you run up behind this thing and try to hamstring it. Mist, your turn.
I'm gonna take the advantage on that again.
Yep.
Run up and help her. Dirty 20.
Okay, that is. So roll 2d6
Slaughter
plus your damage.
Slaughter it.
Slaughter it. 14 damage.
14? Wow.
Okay.
That's a
Rogues
plus.
are crazy.
And then
I know.
offhand,
Yeah,
That's a plus 5.
um,
That's a plus 5.
19.
that hits. Yeah.
Just you wait until I get my key points.
6 damage.
You rolled a 6 on your d6?
No, I rolled a 5, but my sword gets a
Oh,
plus
right,
1.
that's
my
right.
attack.
Okay.
Just you wait until I get my key points, then dealing
Yeah.
4 hits per turn.
You do 3 hits until level 5. At level 5, you
You
get your
just
second
crushed her dreams.
hit. Sorry. Now it is the Allosaurus' turn.
Oh, no.
Alright. Even, odd. Alright.
It can't hit me though. Well,
Why not?
It can stomp on me, but it has tiny arms.
It turns and bites at missed. Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah, 16 is my armor class.
Okay.
Was that like 3d6?
No.
Is it more?
17 points of damage.
Awesome.
How much did he?
Oh, that is a lot of. That.
Do you play that if we do double?
I think at level 1.
No.
No.
It doesn't matter. It's not double my hit points, but it's close.
Okay.
18 would be double my hit points.
1 point away from permanent death
So,
for your
yes,
character.
Lewis, I've
So you see,
bitten into the side of me and shaking me around and dropped me, and I'm not moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
she's lying on the ground, bleeding.
I did 2 big swings to it. It was mad at me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, it doesn't have a multi-attack. It just has the big, nasty bite.
So don't run.
You see it sort of lick its giant mouth as there's blood from its teeth, and it's Jake's turn.
I'm gonna have to use all 4 of my spells.
No, you can only use 1.
I'm gonna have to use 4 healing words.
You
should use
only
Cure Wounds.
use
because
1.
then you can
Well,
present
Cure
it.
Wounds touches. So.
Yeah, he'd have to get close to the dinosaur.
Oh, you have 4? Okay, I thought I write them the opposite. I start with 0 and I write down every
Is
one I
this
use.
2?
That is 2. Yeah. Means you can only cast 2 spells a turn
That's good.
What is that?
2 spells per long rest.
for a long rest.
Ooh.
It doesn't have a
Okay.
lot of magic.
So are you
Right.
casting Cure Wounds or Healing Word?
I'm gonna
Cure
cast
Wounds, you have to touch me. Healing Word, you can yell
Plus
across the
Cure
field.
Wounds does more.
healing word.
All right, roll
Okay.
it.
And what-
4 plus what?
Plus your charisma bonus, which I think is 4.
Which is 4.
So what do you yell to or sing?
Don't
How do you-
die on me. You're the only thing. You're the only. If all the party members die, I will die dead.
I don't want to die, so you have to get better. Somehow that carries bardic magic weight with it, and you recover
2 hit points.
6.
Oh,
Because it's plus
6
4.
total. Yes. Awesome. Thank you.
You are lying on the ground next to this thing's giant foot. You do not feel good. You still have a bonus action if you'd like.
I use Vicious Mockery and say,
Vicious Mockery is an action.
You can give someone inspiration. That's all you can do.
I inspire everyone on the team and say,
You can inspire 1 person per round.
Mm.
But what are you gonna say? We'll see.
I'm gonna say, together we can do anything.
Okay, but who? If you had to pick 1 person, who would you pick?
Mom's doing the most stuff.
Well, but now that I'm near Sam, she'll get advantage too. She gets advantage as long as someone's
You
inside.
guys both get advantage.
So, do you want me or Sam?
Mom, because
Me?
you
Okay.
did too much damage.
Alright, I'm got the inspiration.
All right, Mist is inspired. Area, your turn.
Wait, doesn't everyone still have to do since I gave them before or did I do this wrong?
Okay, I'm going to run forward and have a banded quarterstaff. Do I get advantage because of flanking?
I'm laying down so she can stand over.
Yeah, you can stand over Mist.
I get this spot because of flanking.
$18 plus 5.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. Your D8 plus what? 3?
D8 plus 3. 8 damage.
8 damage.
And
Okay,
then
and you can roll your offhand.
strike. 12.
So you run forward towards this thing. You smack it in the shin with a stick. You think you hear a little bit of a crunch. You may have damaged the bone. And then as you turn to punch, it sort of hops up on one leg because you hurt its leg, and you punch through empty air.
She damaged its bone.
Gadget.
Oh no! Who's gonna study that?
Sorry, I'm tired.
No, but if
Don't hit it so hard. I want to study. Oh, don't let it eat you. I don't know what effect your blood is going to have to its digestive system. just kill it without hurting it, and don't get hurt either.
I'm gonna firebolt it again.
All right. So you spin chambers on your gun to an empty chamber. Turn and shoot.
I have
Roll
a
the hit.
question.
Yep.
Can I make it into any sort of food?
You don't know yet. 16 hits.
That would
Roll
be so
damage.
much food. It's so
Wait,
big.
how does it taste?
9!
I bet it's
Nice.
slow.
All right. That's Gadget's turn. Back to the top of the order. Luna. You can attack, and because you have allies next to it, you have advantage on the attack.
I bite its leg.
All right.
Okay, roll 2d20.
Ah!
Which one's higher?
9.
9 is higher?
Sarah.
Sarah plus what?
9 plus 4 makes 13.
13 hits.
Alright, roll your 2d4.
I had to add what?
I swear it's been like 10. It's so chunky. It's chunky. Oh! Well,
Plus
it
2.
didn't break. You didn't break the bone. You just
4 plus 2?
damaged it. 6.
6.
Wait, and you also add 2 at the end of that.
That's what we did.
So as the dinosaur brings its sore leg down, and it puts the leg down, the leg buckles, and seeing an opening, you spring forward and clamp your jaws onto its neck, and tear out a large chunk, and it falls to the ground
Yes!
and dies.
Yes!
That's 90 experience for you guys.
I only have to use one spell.
So
Wait,
we
no,
get
that should not be 9.
250.
Why?
It should be so much more. It's such a big creature.
There was only one of them. All the other stuff you've been fighting multiples of. This was like a boss level creature.
This is insane.
All right. So you guys
We're
all,
at 258
as you take a few
Should have been
seconds
Larry
to
said.
look around,
So what is that justice?
You know what even is that? Like, it's not rotate.
Remember the time Mom was
Alright.
18? But
Can I roll there?
No.
No.
We're not playing more things.
No.
as
Then we roll
you
now, we're fighting it.
as you take a breath, you remember what Era said, which is, "Why are there all these dinosaurs around?"
Why are we
I think that might be a thing to figure out. Luckily, the rest of your day is fairly uneventful. Near the end of the day, you come to these very large trees. And the trees have sort of grown together and sort of wound up. And you
Okay.
recognize this as the home that you and your mom built with Druidic magic.
You're like, this is my home.
It's a lovely home.
I think
Very
I know
great.
I think I
Can
know
you
what
help me
story your
build my
mom.
treehouse?
I
Thank
think
you.
I know what your mom. I know.
I already have it started. We're doing shit.
I think I know who stole your mom. It's probably like a king of dinosaurs.
Whoa, wait. Pause this game. What if it's my dynamo? If it's like
The Dinomancer?
Okay, explanation time. One of my characters, they're a druid, and the reason why they can polymorph people into dinosaurs is because they have a friend Dinomancer, which is a necromancer, but
that
with dinosaurs.
resurrects dinosaurs.
Alright. Back to the game.
Right.
Do you know what I've been thinking, Or and Luna? What I've noticed with our fighting is that you and I, the three of us, do really well when we work together as a team. I've been noticing that the wolf just needs to be near someone to do really well.
And you.
But you and I are good at
Flanking.
flanking so that the guy doesn't know who to hit. We should focus on doing that more.
So
you
us
two
flank and she's just next to
Whoever
her.
goes first goes first. Whoever goes second steps in for advantage for
Okay.
flanking. But then when they've done their turn, they should step to the side
So
to
that,
leave room for someone else to step in.
or step around so that the other person can flank.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is good idea. Smart.
Alright.
Good thinking.
So let's just try and optimize our fighting a little bit.
And
Is that
also,
acceptable?
Yeah.
You listening to me?
Yeah. Good.
We can be friends, honest.
I think I've used all my best friends already.
Oh,
you
good.
guys, maybe we should tap my house first.
Yes. Let's. Are we going to look and see if we can find some information?
Imagine if the people. If
Do
the
you
sound-
guys want to go and look in the house, and maybe some of us go and look outside, or why don't you send? What would be better for you to go around outside with you in your wolf form so that we know what's going on, or for you to show everyone inside?
I think, how about,
Dad?
2
do
seconds.
you
I
have
asked a
an
question first.
idea?
Yeah, I can fly around, which makes me
Nearby.
out of reach.
Fly around nearby and see if you can spot anything. I don't know if you'll be able to spot anything with the tree cover, but you can try.
Mm-hmm.
You can fly around underneath the
And
tree.
Jake, what were you gonna say?
I cast light
Yeah.
and say, and I write, Luna's dad and mom, come back to the house.
In light.
No,
Boom.
it's like when mom used made a firework.
Oh.
Isn't that just gonna bring more things close to us?
It's
But if it's in the sky, then the person, whoever reads it, needs to be able to, A, to be able to read it, and B, to.
there's a spell called Skywrite that does basically that, and it's like level 4 or level 5. So you cast some lights and you try to get a message, but
It's not.
you're not
Nice
really
and
able to do
cantrip.
writing.
Spam cantrip.
Yeah. So you spam cantrip and you make the you make her treehouse look like a Christmas tree with lights in it all over the place, and then you're trying to trace between them, and you're like, I don't know if anyone's gonna read this message, but roll me a performance check.
Come on, get there till 20.
If I get a natural 20. That's a 4.
I
That's
believe it's
cocked.
cocked. Yeah.
8 plus my performance. It's actually a reasonable roll.
Mhm.
But
A 14.
A 14.
Are you trying to write Christmas?
No.
As you're looking, you're trying to find the words that you made, and you find the word pink and the word couch.
That's what the dinosaurs were saying. Pink, couch, pickle, and boulder. Lots of pink.
All right.
Wait,
Lots
I
of
look
pink.
I look in her house and I see if there's a pink couch.
You think if there is something nearby, it will have noticed that there's a bunch of light all of a sudden on this tree in the middle of the dark
Seriously,
forest.
try and
If
read
her
it.
parents see the lights, maybe they'll come check it out.
Maybe they just got lost.
Maybe they just need the lights to find their way home.
Yeah.
I was also thinking kind of to do it like
Ooh, wait.
today, but that means help.
Yeah.
Do you have?
Because you cast light on something,
Oh.
you
I
can't
cast-
cast it in the air. It's
I
got to be.
cast
You
light
cast
on
it
it.
on the cloud?
Yes.
No. 'Cause
Oh,
you only have a 60-foot range.
I was gonna say, is it 60 foot or is
30?
it touch? Touch.
It's touch.
Totally touch.
So you're casting light on rocks and throwing them into the tree,
Say,
which
do you have a
explains why you're having trouble spelling things.
cool- Do you have a cool entrance where you like use druidcraft to open it? Sure.
So Luna walks forward, waves her hands around, and you see these vines sort of grow up and across these leather curtains that are hanging across an entrance. And then the vines pull the leather curtains open, and she goes,
Beautiful.
and what do you say?
You're welcome.
You can only get in using druidic magic.
Oh boy.
Alright. While you guys start entering, I'm gonna do a loop around the outside of this
And
clearing,
I'm gonna go with you.
and you're gonna do a loop above. Okay.
I'll look inside.
So who's going inside and who's staying outside?
I'm going inside.
Inside.
I'm
Closed
going
fist for inside. Open hand for outside.
inside is closed.
No, inside's open.
No.
No, inside's closed.
Okay.
So 3 and 2.
Okay.
All right.
No, good.
Roll, and I imagine you're trying to be stealthy.
Yeah. Do you want a stealth roll?
Yeah. Roll me a stealth roll.
And I'm in
Everyone who's inside, roll either investigation or perception as you're
I
looking
wanna
around
take
for
a
clues.
look
Are you? You're flying.
I am
Are
Pacific.
are you flying above the trees, or are you trying to fly through the canopy?
I'm specifically looking for
through the
boulder.
canopy because I have +5.
Dad,
Through the canopy.
this is my
All right,
house,
so
so
roll
I
me
kind of went
An
to my-
acrobatics check to see if you can dodge through all the branches as you're flying.
But Dad, listen.
Dad, I know this house.
10. as you're flying, you have 5 or 6 really close calls. You're pretty sure that you're not being stealthy at all. As you
I'm gonna
crash
go up.
through leaves and.
I'm gonna go up.
Okay. All right. So perception.
I have 30.
You
I
can
rolled a
do.
27
I rolled a
for my spell.
22.
All right. You are dead silent. There's these constant crashing and bashing. You think there's probably another one of those dinosaurs coming?
Circling the house. Yeah. Roll perception.
Yeah. Roll perception or
Okay,
investigation.
you 3 kids just wait. Once Dad's done
Era,
with us, we'll
roll
do
perception
yours.
or investigation. What did Gadget roll?
22.
22. What did Jake roll?
I've not rolled yet. I was saying I'm gonna specifically look for pickles.
Specifically.
Pink. Pickles. And sofa.
Okay.
I know my house, so do I have to roll?
Yes, because
You're
you're looking
looking
for
for
things. You're looking for hints of what happened to your family.
So do we
Or
use
perception.
this
D20.
one?
Yeah.
Tell it.
Roll it. And we're gonna see. Your investigation is 1, and your perception is 5. What do you want to add?
5.
So 10 plus 4 is 14.
5 plus
Okay.
3. I can probably see it count. Here, my fingers. If there is a character, I can probably see it. And if there is pink, I can probably see it.
and then add 10.
Wait, I'm Pacific.
18.
18. Dad, I have a question.
Yes.
I rolled a dirty 20 for my
I
search.
rolled a 17.
Okay.
18.
All right. Era, as you're flying through the trees,
I go up eventually.
just as you're flying up, you see what appears to be a bundle tied in a tree.
I'm gonna go look at that. It's like
Mist,
very, just like laying
as
near
you're
my
as you're
branch.
carefully skirting the outskirts, you find what you think is signs of someone leaving.
One person or a family?
You're not sure. There are some bruised stalks and a broken branch or something. It looks like they might have left in a hurry.
Okay.
Jake, you go through this place looking for pink. There is not a lot of pink stuff. You do find a couple of pink flowers that are growing inside, which you think is strange because there's not a lot of sunlight as far as you can tell. I mean, all you can see is these giant trees, but
I start looking for a secret entrance.
okay. You look for a secret entrance, but all you find is a jar of pickles.
Wait, I pick up the jar of pickles.
You are holding a jar of pickles.
Wait, does it not activate something?
No.
It makes you kind of hungry. Okay. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
They're pickles. They're meant to last.
It was a joke.
No, roll a Constitution saving throw. That's funny.
The pickles.
Oh, sorry, my hand was in the way, so reroll.
13 plus. That is 15.
You open this jar of pickles. You smell it. Smells pretty good. You eat the entire thing and drink the brine, and then you have to sit on the ground because you're not feeling very well. And you're like, why did I do that? You now have an empty jar that smells kind of like pickles.
They probably have a sink, right?
A what?
A magic sink.
This is a druid craft made house. I don't
You might be able to find something. You want to wash it?
Yes.
Okay.
know.
Gadget. As you are looking around, you find there are a couple places where they have stored some of their kills. So there are a couple of carcasses sort of hanging up in the trees, and you're pretty sure that you could make some pretty good food from that. You also find
I'm the baker.
a couple of fire pits that you think you could use for cooking, and you find a strange lever on the wall, and when you pull it open, water spills out of it into this natural depression in the earth.
Ooh, cool. Oh, I push it back up.
Yeah, and then the water stops pouring.
Okay.
And the other thing you find is next to the door is a quiver with 20 arrows in it.
Ooh.
Do not rob her.
Does anyone else use a bow and arrow?
Humans? I'm gonna check. Does anybody want me to check?
You don't usually. That's right.
She's a druid. Druids use bows
Wait.
and arrows? I
No,
can
you
check.
guys, I can't. I start running up. So who does any of my family use bow and arrow?
You know how to use a bow and arrow, and all of your family does too.
Here, take these arrows so that you can make more arrows.
Does
Sure.
she recognize the
Do you
quiver?
want to write that down, Sarah?
Write down that she has 20 more arrows.
And a quiver.
Luna, as you look around the home that you know very well, you see signs that that all three of the members of your family looks like they packed things up to go hunting, and you think you might be able to figure out which way two of them went.
Wait, I have something to say.
I'm going.
Jake?
I'm gonna be like, wealth of great set. I need you to find one of the personal items that they touched a lot, and then you can smell it and trace the scent.
That's a good idea.
I am smart. I am
But
big.
she only has two. Wait, at level 1, does she have 2 transformations?
I think she might only have one, but I
Let
don't
me
know.
check.
I think she hasn't chosen to have a
Okay,
transformation
but
yet.
you were going to
Just
say
give her
something
one.
first. Sarah, you were going to say something?
I was gonna come back, but I'm gonna come back and report what I've found. Probably, actually, no, I'm gonna go and find
Wait,
Mist.
you have
Okay.
you just found the bundle thing. Did you look at it? Did you see what it was?
Yeah,
The bundle is 3 furs. It looks like they've been hung up here.
It's dry.
It looks like they were already sort of dried. It looks like they've been hung up here so that nothing eats them.
I'm going.
Do you want to put that in your inventory, or do you want me to?
I'm gonna grab it.
Okay, write it down.
Three bundles of.
Yeah, they're worth about 10 gold each.
Don't sell those old from my family.
She
Says the girl with the extra arrows on her back.
But that's for my own family.
And then I'm gonna go and find Mist.
And so you find Mist as she's headed back towards the house.
Yes.
It is late in the evening. You guys had a couple of pretty rough fights. You think that you might be safe to sleep in this treehouse.
All right.
Yeah. Sam doesn't get a.
I'm expecting
Or
a T-Rex
wild shade
soon.
in for a second.
I'm expecting us to have to 1-to-1.
Does she get 1 or 2 then?
I know we're not killing the T-Rex. That's like 100 HP.
Alright.
How can I?
So I may be able to track at least one of your family members, and you said you probably could track 2 of them, so that might be all 3 of them.
But she would definitely know where to find things that were used.
I can find my mom and dad, right?
You might be able to.
Wait, I can smell real bad.
Yep.
So
And I think
it's pretty late. I think we
Yeah.
should sleep for the night. And then we can start early in the morning. We'll pick one of these paths to follow.
Okay.
So you pick the path with one trace of
Well, let's follow the one that I found, because I don't know how old the track is. It's at least 4 days old now. We don't want to lose it. Where you're sent, maybe you can follow that one longer.
Unless it rains. I found the information on Druid. She gets 1 at 2nd level.
Okay.
But we're letting her have 1 at 1st level because we're nice. And
No.
she's tiny.
She doesn't have 1 at 1st level?
No.
How does anyone live through 1st level?
I haven't. I've died twice.
Yeah.
Or not died, but been unconscious
Allosaurus.
twice.
Jake ate some pickles.
Alright. Is that
Oh,
were
yeah.
you about to say?
I found these. I'm gonna pull out the furs and show them to Luna.
Put them back where you found
Or
What if it gets colder or we go in
we
there?
could use them
No
as blankets.
robbery.
Yeah.
No robbery.
Yeah, I
It's
passed
not
the
like we're stealing them. We're just borrowing them.
We can give them back to your family once we find them, if need be. Or maybe they'll say that it's okay and we can keep them.
Yeah,
As a
because
thank
these are
you.
really good blankets. Look how fluffy they are.
I want one.
Here. How are we gonna split the blankets?
Stop
And then-
stop remaking that dinosaur as a robot, please.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna finish my
so
current
I
buckets
see
first.
But I
he
wonder
gets
why.
one and then
Oh,
I
give me
put
a
them
nature
because
roll for what you
it's
discovered examining the Allosaurus.
I can probably like cut the furs in half and make them shareable.
Nature?
Mm-hmm.
One person gets full, so who's the
Me.
who's the
11.
biggest?
It's a big dinosaur.
Lewis gets a full blanket,
I don't even discover
and then I
what kind
cut
of
the other
bone
blankets in
structure
half,
Yeah, you've got a basic idea of its
Right.
anatomy.
Okay.
and I pass one to you.
Why don't instead of cutting them in half, they work
Okay,
together?
bye.
Bye.